But yeah, no, this is all stuff we'll continue. We'll keep talking about, I guess. It's because it's really awesome.
My dogs sit right under my wheels, and I get him out.
Oh, he ran over the dog's tail.
Bonnie, you gotta move. You can't. Nope, there's some of her hair in the wheels. Gosh darn dogs, anyhow. This is how my dogs sit. My chair is right there. So annoying.
It must be uncomfortable for them. Like,
they have no personal boundaries, okay? They just
No.
want to be as close as possible.
some dogs are just like that. They love the how close they can get.
Kind of annoying sometimes.
Oh, I bet. For a moment there, I thought it was going to be like we were going to see Paul walk past that door, and then about a few seconds later, we're going to see Paul walk past the door again in the same direction, like a glitch in the Matrix.
That'd be funny. Pew! Pew!
Women.
What about it?
They're wonderful.
That's what I thought.
Whoa, mine were super bright.
Wow.
I'm on my way.
Ghostly.
Hey, you're so clever.
I see the light.
So bright.
Hold on, let's try
Shine
this.
bright like a diamond.
Oh, it's a stupid sun.
Oh yeah, it sucks. I don't like the sun.
Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
I have a giant ring light currently lighting up my face. Otherwise, my window looks like a white hole back there.
Okay. Oh, it's still these are old blinds. I don't even know if they work properly.
Well, that looks like it dulled it on your wall back there, so it might help.
And I
You'll just
have.
have stripes instead.
This sucks. Okay. Let me fix this. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Compensation.
Now you have some
Cool.
sweet tan lines.
Yeah, I do. Oh.
That's the casino. Ching ching.
Ching ching! Oh, it is Big Casino! Jim Ryan, I can hear my song. Jim Ryan's so cool. Jim Ryan, we love you. Hey, cat drinks! Oh my gosh, what's that, guys? Alright, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, these lines.
Hey,
Man,
is there any way that you could hang even just like a towel over the...
It's just getting to it.
Oh, it's behind your desk, Doug.
Yes.
Okay.
Man, your skin disease is next level for that.
Yeah, it is.
My sister has that.
Which one? The blinds on the skin?
Yeah. No, the skin disease.
What?
I think because it's been talked about, like it's a more common thing for people to have, or people are just recognizing what it is. On her belly, like she has, I don't know, I mean, it's like a splotch like this big in the shape of a triangle on like half of her like lower ribs on her stomach. It's all white. And it's just like squiggly, and like her other skin is way more pigmented next to it. We always just thought that she just wouldn't tan there when she was growing up, but it's been there.
So
forever.
has it gotten bigger?
I don't know if the one on her stomach has, but she has like spots on her arms, and she has like spots on her neck. She said it got worse when she was pregnant.
Wow.
So
Good times. Yeah, it's an autoimmune disease, and it's not fun, but whatever. That's why I have the white all here, because I have no pigment or in my eyes, all of that fun stuff.
Hers just seems to be right now just her skin.
Well, how old is she?
26.
Oh, okay. You young puppies. Unbelievable.
I need to say that.
Yes, you guys are just kids.
I've been feeling old. All these people that we keep playing games with. I'm 23. I'm 27. I'm like, I'm 32.
32? Oh my gosh, you old lady.
So old.
Way to go, Granny.
I feel like it some days.
Stop that. Why is this all of a sudden an issue today? And of all the times we've done this, it's an issue today. My fatness keeps bumping stuff. Like, we legit need a bigger house. Steph says we need less stuff. I say we need a bigger house.
Gotta have space for the stuff.
That's right. The space for the stuff. All right, let's see here. Oh, Chris Kunn is here. What's up, everyone? Boating pizza. All right. Welcome to the CODCAST today. I'm excited. Where is Mark? Mark, where are you?
I know.
Yeah.
Come on, you slacker.
Come on, Mark Ryan.
Mark Ryan, let's go.
I mean, Jim is here, and I told Mark to get in here.
I think Mark's prettying himself up. That's what he's doing. He's putting on a little
I was
makeup.
just gonna say he's putting on a t-shirt so that he can be blue on his camera.
That's right.
His camera's always very blue.
That's awesome.
He's like, what's the song?
Oh, there he is.
Speak of the devil.
Speak of the devil, Mark
Speak
Ryan.
of the devil.
We need your
Are you
camera, sir. There
awake?
we go. There he is.
See,
Hey,
told you blue.
It is blue. Oh, it just changed.
Oh,
we just had a frame
Oh.
of like you in different clothes and everything, and it's like the
Yeah.
light was coming through in the back.
Hey, you moved everything.
Yes,
yeah,
I
this
moved
is
my
a
camera on
different
top of
angle.
here.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a solid color there. That's good. That'll work.
Excellent. Okay. Well, we're going to get started in 40 seconds, but a little bit less. Playing some Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. It's really fun, especially since there isn't any PvP.
I thought there was.
I don't know. Maybe not.
We had like the zombies thing on Warzone for a bit.
Yeah.
We did a couple of rounds of that.
That was a
I know, but I thought they were saying that it was going to be PvP v zombie.
How's it going, Paul? Hey, Epic Zombie Killer. Hey, Paul. How's it going? Going good, man. How are you? All right, here we go. You guys ready? Hey, welcome to episode 84 of the Gamers Pass podcast, where us gamers get together, chat, have a good time, tease each other a little bit, especially these three. Very bad for teasing. And we just have a good time chatting about video games. And today is a special one. It is the CODCAST, the Gamers Pass CODCAST today, where we're just going to talk everything Call of Duty, starting from 2003 to 2023, the last 20 years. We've got 20 games out, and we're just going to chat. We're going to share stories. We're going to just talk about the new one for sure. And I'm gonna get my old man get off my lawn complaining about IGN and other stuff too. I would just like to sit down with every single one of them and just yell at them like, you guys are stupid. Stop it. All right, so I'm just gonna get going. I'm starting already. So joining me is Curvy. Curvy Lass, how you doing today? And what have you been playing?
God, I've been playing Call of Duty multiplayer.
Excellent. No, hey, I get it. I sure have. Sup, bro? What's up, lovely white beard? I got that old man beard. That's what that is. All right, are you playing anything else, Kirby?
No, I don't know. I've been playing like hours of this game. Like I'll play 4 or 5 hours a night now.
That's okay. What about Palea? Is that what it's called? Have you
I haven't touched it.
What? That's crazy. No, I get it. All right, Call of Duty. So like I said, this is a CODCAST today. It's all about Call of Duty. We're going to talk about our experiences. And I want to ask Curvy questions now, but we will wait until we fully get into it. And joining us today, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And joining us today is Mark. Mark, so good to see you. Ultimate Hater 87 on all his socials. What you got going on, my man? What have you been playing? How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. So I have been playing Call of Duty. I mean, that's nothing new for me. I got the new Modern Warfare 3, which we'll talk about, and I'm heavy into trying to level up those guns and stuff like that. But other than that, I have been playing MLB The Show 23. It is free on Game Pass, in case nobody knew that.
What is it?
MLB The Show.
Okay, yes, it is free on Game Pass.
Baseball game.
Oh, that's that. Hold on, that's that PlayStation game, right? That's free on game. Okay, yeah.
It is amazing. You load it up and it says PlayStation Studios,
yeah.
And you get into the game. I'm not a huge professional baseball fan, but the game is actually pretty fun. I got a character going. Just hit my 300th career home run a day or two ago, so it's
nice.
I don't know. I enjoyed stuff like that.
They're great,
even NBA 2K.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Anything else?
Oh yeah, I was streaming Metal Gear Solid 2 the other day.
Wow. All right. When did that one come out?
About that one. That Metal Gear Solid 2 came out with PlayStation 2, so that was 1999, I believe, or right at 2000 when it came out.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I bought the Master Collection.
Oh, stop it, Kirby! Stop that. That you're right though. It was quite a while.
It just feels like it.
Really does. Especially when we get talking about the old school Call of Duty. We're just gonna be like, wow, that was that long ago, or I remember that, and it's back in my day. That's the way it's gonna be today. So
Metal Gear Solid 2 will be 22 years old by tomorrow.
So 2001?
2001?
Yeah.
I thought it was 2000. I remember the commercials for it too. The commercials came out with it right at PlayStation. You see the little thing jumping off the boat into the water. I mean, it's iconic for me.
That's cool. No, they're good games. Back in my day, I played the first Metal Gear on the NES. So how about that, kids? On the NES back in 1980, whatever. All right, joining me as always is Lee. Lee, how you doing, and what have you been playing, sir?
I'm doing awesome, and the games I've been playing have really been the games that you've been streaming, to be honest.
Yeah.
Done a bit of cards, done a bit of Fortnite, done a bit of Gears, and that's pretty much it.
Okay, you're doing great as always.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice, good stuff.
Yeah.
So myself, I've been playing this week because I streamed almost every day this week. I did Fortnite, the OG Fortnite. I did that, had a good time, but it didn't pull me in to keep playing. So I'd like to see what the numbers are going to be dropping. I'd like to see. Boom! They set records, I guess, for most whatever playing at one time, and I'd like to see how much it's dropped off. It was really fun though. It was really good. It was great to go back and revisit some of those places. So apparently the map has already changed again to go to season 7 or something. I don't know, or season 6. Apparently they did season 5, then the next week season 6, a week after season 7. I have no interest to evolving with the game, so it kind of came out at the wrong time, I guess, since Call of Duty and stuff dropped. But oh well. And then I did Gears of War. We did Gears Horde mode, which is a lot of fun. And then I played some Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I don't even know what else, if I played anything else. I really, Friday, that's when the game fully came out. So I did the story mode for Modern Warfare 3, and then we'll talk about that here in a bit. And then I just jumped really into multiplayer, which is a lot of fun. So I play Call of Duty for story mode. That's why. But I've been really jumping into to multiplayer, which has been a lot of fun. So yeah, that's it for me for that stuff. So let's just jump right into Call of Duty, which came out back in 2003. All right, now, since I am a little bit older than the rest is, let me just set this up. Back in the day, I like the OG Fortnite maps. It's fun to go through the OPOIs. Yeah, that's true. It was nostalgia for sure. So back when I really thoroughly enjoyed gaming, we're talking PS2, for back when started getting into modernized gaming, N64, all of that stuff. There was, in PlayStation 1, I should say, there was a series that was a war series called Medal of Honor. And Medal of Honor was great until like the 10th or 15th Medal of Honor. And then it started to get a little old where you're a one-man army kicking butt against everybody. And that was fun. But when a game called Call of Duty dropped, there was something that changed in the game industry. And just a quick tip, not a quick tip, I'm sorry, I read this, a fact. Call of Duty was originally codenamed MOH Killer, which means Medal of Honor Killer. And that's what it did. And I'll tell you what the appeal for Call of Duty 1 was. Yes, it was World War II, same with Medal of Honor, all that stuff. But you fought with your army. You fought with your guys, and if your dudes were dying beside you, you'd see more come up and all that stuff. That was just the way it was programmed. And that's what was so wonderful about Call of Duty. I played the original Call of Duty on PC, which was wonderful. I had a really good time. And that's what really stood out to me. And I kind of dropped. I never went back to Medal of Honor. Even though I loved them, like Medal of Honor, you spoke German. You get to show your credentials. You're holding it up to the other Nazis and stuff like that. But when Call of Duty dropped, Call of Duty 1, and we're going to go through some of these just so I can share my old man history stories, and it should be fun. But have any of you guys played the first Call of Duty? Yes. Mark, you have?
Yes.
All right, give me your thoughts on that, because Kirby and Lee have not played. They're also younger.
So you're absolutely right. I played Medal of Honor and Call of Duty 1. And the difference between the two games, and so it is about World War II. The difference between the two games is like night and day. Like you said, with the AI, with Medal of Honor, like you're truly the army of one. I mean, you're in D-Day. There's hundreds of people shooting everywhere, and you're the only one that's doing anything about it. Call of Duty, it's completely different. You actually got people that know how to shoot and take out enemies and stuff like that. So it's the same war, but it's like, the whole style is just completely different, and it was better. Graphic wise, I feel like they were both the same at that point.
Yeah, exactly. Graphically, for sure. But back then, it was like, oh, these graphics are great. Look at this polygonal Nazi. I'm gonna shoot him. It looked awesome. It was really good.
It's amazing how our standards of like great graphics have like evolved over the years.
Yeah, with every release of a system, even every gen was like, okay, these are the best graphics ever. Going back to Super Nintendo, PlayStation 1,
Yep.
PlayStation 2, N64, these are the best graphics ever. And then now we're at PS5, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S. These are the best graphics ever. And it's a true story. And everybody on PC is like, it's already been the best graphics ever on my PC, so it doesn't really matter.
Except for Kong.
Oh my gosh, we're going to talk
That-
about that next week. Just as a heads up, just for everybody, today is Call of Duty. It's our CODCAST. Next week is all about the Game of the Year, the Game Awards. We're going to make our predictions. We're also going to say what our personal favorites are this year, who we think should win. I've already got some opinions on that, but this Monday, which is tomorrow, the Game of the Year awards and like all the awards are going to be released, as in the nominations. So that should be awesome. So it's going to be set up perfect. So
it's a tough year.
Oh my
because there's
gosh.
been a lot of so many good games.
is this not one of the best years ever of gaming?
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2 is not even going to be an option, Jim. Eat an eggplant, sir. All right, let me just jump to the next one, okay? Because this is what really solidified Call of Duty. Yes, Call of Duty 1 was awesome, but Call of Duty 2, have you guys played Call of Duty 2? You young pups, look at you. No, I haven't. Mark, did you play COD 2? COD 2 was D-Day. So Call of Duty 2, they started off, you storm the beach of Normandy. You go in that U-boat. It was the same time I think that Saving Private Ryan was released, all of that stuff, or they took that from Saving Private Ryan. And it was intense. It was insane. And you can remember people yelling, Bangalores, Bangalore, so they could just blast out the other thing, the Coily Gates or whatever. It was, go ahead.
I may have played this.
It is
you
wonderful.
Just described that.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like I've played it. I probably didn't play it much, but I feel like I played that.
It is.
And I just looked up the cover, and I'm
Yep.
like, that looks familiar. So I'm thinking
It's
maybe I
wonderful.
did play it, and I just don't remember.
That's one of the
playing
best CODs. And with all honesty, that really set themselves apart from any war game. And they could not be touched after that. And then we had Call of Duty 3, which was good. It was just like year after year, Call of Duties were amazing. And then this set the standard for where we're at now is Call of Duty 4, which is Modern Warfare. Have you guys played the first Modern Warfare?
Is that the one where they're in Afghanistan?
The first
To start it?
Modern Warfare? I think so. I don't know
Middle
if it's
East.
Afghanistan, but yeah, it's in the Middle East. The story alone is Modern Warfare. If you play the first one, this is what I'm saying.
Yes.
Game Pass next year, all of them are going to be on Game Pass. You know it, I know it, and it's going to be a wonderful time. You owe yourselves to go through. Now you're going to look at Call of Duty 1. You're going to be like, ooh, how can I really play this graphically? Yes, because it's really cool. But
Yeah, I've played Modern Warfare or Call of Duty 4.
yeah,
I think that's when I started being more interested in the game.
Excellent.
It's like I remember the covers of the
Hmm.
game cases. So like
Well, that's what we had, right? They weren't digital downloads. You went out
Mhm.
and you bought them or rented them or whatever, the actual
Yeah.
casing. That's awesome. Excellent. Lee, did you play any of those?
No.
All right. Mark, you were going to say something, weren't you?
Yes. Now I go back and I was reading through the plot. Call of Duty 4, I played. That's one of my favorite ones.
Yes.
Now I look back at it. That's the one where you're taking off in the helicopter and trying to get away from a site, and a nuclear bomb goes off.
Yes. Yes.
And you're crawling. You had
Oh
to go
my
through
God.
the
I
scene of
remember
crawling.
that. Yep.
You spent the entire first half of the game emotionally invested into
Yeah.
this character, just to have him crawl and die from radiation poisoning in a helicopter crash.
Yeah.
You hated that bad guy even more after that point. You were ready to just go through the game yourself and load up with guns and try to kill that guy yourself.
It was
Ah.
it was powerful storytelling.
Yes, it was.
It was incredible. And so let's jump into the next one. Lee, now you can join in the reindeer games. Lee was just sitting there like, this sucks. But World at War. They went back to World War II. And this right here, which was amazing. World at War was made by Treyarch. And one of the most amazing things about this is you could do the story mode, the campaign, multiplayer. You could play with a friend and you could just go and deal damage. Lee, since I talk constantly, give me your thoughts on World at War. Because you were saying that's one of your favorites, right?
Yeah. Well, that's the one that I actually did as couch co-op.
Yeah.
And I think it's really good. Like it's quite like for what it is, quite immersive. I really enjoyed it. The tank mission, I remember feeling like a bit frustrated about it. But yeah, like I think it's really good, really solid.
Yeah.
And I mean, like it came out so long ago, but it was so long ago for me.
15 years ago is still a long time, or 15 years ago.
But and is this the first one that introduced zombies, or was there one before it that introduced?
No,
zombies?
this did have World at War did have zombies, didn't it? This was the first one.
Yeah.
Or as Kirby calls them, zambies. Zambies. What were you gonna say, Kirby?
Oh, I was just gonna say, on Lee's the tank mission, I remember my sister and I sitting there trying to play it, and we were stuck forever.
Oh no.
It was horrible. We just like die and then die and then die.
I'm trying to remember the tank mission.
It's like in the city or whatever. I mean, like the tank is just driving around. Like it was awful. I remember being stuck there forever.
Okay.
I don't even know if we got past it, to be honest. Like we got there and it was just like constant death and trying over and over.
Wow. Okay,
That's
Mark,
what I remember the most about the game.
Sure. Lee?
What I will say about the game is I played it with my friend, and it was on the PlayStation 3, and then I enjoyed it so much, but I didn't have like a decent console at the time.
Yeah.
So I had it on the Wii, and so I played it on the Wii, and it was awful. It was
Anything
it
on
did
the Wii is
not
that bad.
It was Wii
Yeah.
good. It was Wii good. But compared to anything else outside of the Wii.
Yeah.
No, you're right. Mark, World at War?
I can't. You know what? I can't honestly remember everything about that game. I do remember the multiplayer was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
There.
Yes, it was. And that, yeah, for me, is me and my oldest kid, Isaiah, we played it tons. We just beat it over and over and over, and it was just so much fun. But the multiplayer was a blast. I loved the World at War multiplayer. It was so much fun. Oh, what a great game. Next, okay, this is where things went to Halifax in a handbasket, to be honest. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Mark's favorite board, the airport. And so, so it was Makarov, that was the bad guy, right? Yeah, who took you through the airport, and your whole point was either to blast all the civilians, which I thought was ridiculous. So that came out in 2009. So my oldest kid would have been 9 years old. I wouldn't let him play that. I wouldn't let him do it because I didn't shoot. I did not pull the trigger once to shoot any civilians, and it was horrific. It was horrifying to see you in an airport gunning down hundreds and hundreds of people, and so I just didn't do it. Mark, you did it.
Yes, I did it. I did it. I mean, looking back at it, I mean, that's still it was a very powerful scene in the airport. Because you're talking about I can't remember, were there kids in that scene too?
I don't remember, man.
I know there's men and women.
Probably not kids.
You were able to gun down there. It was blood everywhere. I mean, it was bad. It was bad. But I still did it though. I had to be a team player.
I was gonna say Mark's a team player. He had to do it.
Yeah.
All right, terrorist Mark got it down the airport here. Kirby, did you play that, or did you even play Modern Warfare 2?
I played a little bit, but I played multiplayer on that
Yeah.
one. I don't
Okay.
think that I really played the campaign. I was just gonna say, like, I guess because I don't recall playing it.
Yep.
I mean, if I did, I don't remember what I did, but they took the whole war to a whole new level that way, like the war inside of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, with their campaigns, they've always seemed to do a decent job at immersion, so,
Yeah.
like, having that kind of set out in front of you is, they just took it to the real world, I feel
Yes, they
like.
did. Yes, they did. Lee, how about you? Did you play that one?
No, but I think if I did, I would have.
Oh no.
I, I think if I did, I would have gunned them down.
Yeah,
But
I know you would have. You 100%
No
would have.
hesitation.
Yeah, at least it's like die, 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 rebel scum.
well, it's because at the end of the day, it's like, it's a game. They're not actually real people.
I get it. I get it. So here's if people who know me, I still bring into the games. I still bring myself into the games, and people are like, Paul, the games are a getaway away from real life, but I still have to be me inside the games too. So Mark's like, I hate you, Paul. I'm out of here. Yeah, so that was pretty awesome. That was a great game, Modern Warfare 2. And then for me, this is where Call of Duty started to lose touch with me, and that was Black Ops. Now, I know everybody loves, Kirby's looking at me like, I hate you, Paul. Everybody, there's tons of people who love Black Ops, and I just wasn't a fan. When it comes out on Game Pass, I will go through them all again, and I can't wait. I do have already a bunch of them already purchased, but Kirby, since you seem to enjoy, I played lots of multiplayer. I guess for me, multiplayer. But the story, I wasn't a big fan of the story. So, all right.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree with you. They lost the story. I guess for me, Black Ops was multiplayer zombies. Like, that's what I like about Black Ops games. So Treyarch had kind of a leg up in that department for me.
Yep.
I've always preferred Black Ops multiplayer and zombies, but the whatever, I don't know, the other maker, Activision.
Yeah, so Infinity Ward and Treyarch and Sledgehammer Games.
So the Infinity Ward, I feel like they've always done a phenomenal job at their campaign storyline. But Black Ops I feel like it wasn't as immersive overall. But I loved zombies. Like, I'm a zombie.
Yes.
Zombies.
All right, Lee, did you play Black Ops at all?
No.
Mark, how about you? That was a big switch, eh?
Yes, but before I speak on Black Ops, I do want to mention that Modern Warfare 2 was the best multiplayer ever.
People would say that, yeah.
They had the most toxic lobbies I've ever seen in my life. Go back on YouTube if you have never seen a Modern Warfare 2 lobby. It is insane. It's probably the most racist, offensive lobbies you will ever get into every single game. Just be prepared for it. But Black Ops, the first one. So I remember the storyline only because it was in the Vietnam and Cuba and stuff like that. It was a lot of like sneaking around through the grass and everything, and all that transitioned into multiplayer, which really sucked because that's my first true experience of dealing with people camping in bushes and stuff like that, and I've hated that game ever since then. It's like with Call of Duty, it's like you got 75% that are all just Infinity Ward. That's all they care about and stuff like that. And the other 25% like Black Ops, and those are the losers in my community. I said what I said.
That's awesome.
Toxic. That's why you're part of the Infinity Ward crew.
Black Ops is just there's there's one or two of them that are good we'll talk about, but for a whole, I can't stand Black Ops.
Okay, wow. Yeah, so the multiplayer on Black Ops I did enjoy. It was the story, but I play Call of Duty for story. That's what, not multiplayer, but like I enjoyed. We got lots of conversations going on here. Let me just go. Let me know what your guys' thoughts on here. Recon said they Greed destroyed the Call of Duty franchise. They spend more time creating bundles instead of fixing the game. And Sarge just said, "What are your thoughts on the various handheld devices like Steam Deck?" Sar, dude, we're totally focused on Call of Duty right now, but I'll try to get to you here during chat time. But I see what you're saying. Also, Storybound YT said love Black Ops, but checked out at Ghost multiplayer was broken at launch. I don't even think I played Ghost multiplayer, guys. And actually, so next is Modern Warfare 3, the original. Was that the one where Big Ben blew up or something? There was Lee, that would be right up your alley, right in London.
Well, yeah, because everyone in Britain lives in London.
Of course. Well, UK is like this, right? It's just tiny. So
yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's what it was. It was either Big Ben exploded, and like that was pretty horrifying as well, because they tried to, it almost like they wanted to do the airport killing scene, like something equal to that, but they wanted to tone it back a little bit because that went viral back in 2009. With the airport shooting, government talked about it. It was all over the news. You could do this. You could skip it, of course, but it's just crazy. So Modern Warfare 3 was actually fantastic as well. Not as good as Modern Warfare 2. But what great history and stories that have been told with these games. Black Ops 2. Story mode or multiplayer for this. If I remember correctly, I was talking to Mark yesterday. Was Black Ops 2 where you had the RC explosives? That was one of your perk unlocks that you could just crouch down and use an RC with dynamite or C4 on it, and you could drive it and blow somebody up. I think it's Black Ops 2 if I remember correctly. But that I enjoyed. I played tons of Black Ops 2 multiplayer, if that's the one.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Okay. Did you guys play that? Any thoughts on Black Ops 2? Curvy, what do you got?
That was probably my favorite Black Ops multiplayer.
Okay.
I played that a lot. That I'm a zombie. I don't know. Like
I get it. Yes,
I remember playing, but like
you played tons of zombies.
Multiplayer when I didn't have like a group of people to play with, and then when I had friends, I was on zombies. Like I
think that's the one James.
Zombie
I think that's the one James really liked too, if I remember correctly, but I don't remember. He's a huge zombie player as well, so that's why I can't wait to get into zombies with new Modern Warfare 3. We will get into the new COD here in a bit. We're gonna share experiences, our talks, all of that information. We're just going through history, sharing our thoughts on the Call of Duty.
I remember
franchise.
the RC cars. They were
it was awesome.
Killed by.
Yeah, it was awesome. I hated getting killed.
Like running.
Yes, that was my thing too. It was, oh crap, I'm out of here. So awesome. All right, Call of Duty Ghost. I don't even remember.
I played what is it? I don't know the mode. The zombies replacement mode in it with like the little critters that chased after you. I don't remember what it's called for the life of me. I didn't play that.
Oh, wait a minute. There was a horde mode for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, right?
Yeah, but I'm trying to remember what they called it.
Yeah, I don't remember either. But that's where things started to go a little wonky, even right after that, like Ghost.
That game, overall, it didn't make sense. I don't think I played multiplayer on it at all. I played what is it called? Oh, I did play, they had the Cranked game mode in Ghost. I remember playing that a little bit.
So Storybound just said, I remember a space station, which I do too. Then running through houses on the roads are blowing up or something, but Ghost was very forgettable. I remember Space Station. Was that Ghost though? Was it anyone else? Any other? Mark, have you played these?
Call of Duty Ghosts. I can't say for sure. That one I honestly can't remember that well.
Storybound's right. It's forgettable. It's forgettable. And then right after that was Advanced Warfare. That's when they started doing wall running and crap, right?
No comment.
Yes.
No, I want your comments, Mark. I remember the wall running, and I was like, "This is dumb. I don't want to do this."
Advanced Warfare had the jetpacks.
Jump packs. Okay, that was advanced.
Yeah.
And I appreciate them trying something new or whatever, but boys, oh boys, that was not cool.
I played zombies.
You played zombies. All right. Mark. I want your thoughts on Advanced Warfare wall running. Oh, it's just a bad Titanfall? Okay. Titanfall's so good. Go ahead.
The campaign was actually decent
For Advanced Warfare?
Warfare.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was a decent campaign. There, I won't say anything bad about the campaign. The multiplayer,
Yeah.
no comment. No running on the walls and everything. No, that was probably the lowest KD game for me in Call of Duty history. Was that one for sure? I would take the Black Ops bush camping over the raw wall running and everything like that.
Oh, that's awesome.
That game right
Oh,
there.
we riled Mark right up on this. This is awesome.
I hated that one.
That was probably the first Call of Duty where I felt like I could get better at the game and learn how to play and actually like play a part on multiplayer.
Okay.
I did play a lot of zombies on that game, but I also played multiplayer a lot on that game. I had a lot of friends that played it, so it was just like jumping back and forth.
Alrighty.
I mean, I would play the zombies mode by myself because
Sure.
I liked it so much.
Oh, on Ghost. Or Advanced
No,
Warfare.
Advanced Warfare.
Okay,
Mhm.
excellent. All right, move on to Black Ops 3. I don't remember Black Ops 3. Oh, Kirby's dancing.
I just bought this game again.
You did?
Yeah,
Oh,
and
no.
all the map packs so I could have it on PC.
Oh, that's awesome. So you enjoy this one, I assume.
Yep, for zombies.
Are-
I will not play any of these old games online anymore.
Okay.
There's so many hacks and
Yes, there is.
I refuse. Like, I would probably go back and play multiplayer on a few of these games if I could trust it, but I won't do it. So I'll load up like a zombie map on my own or in a private party and just invite a couple of people or whatever. But I bought it primarily for the one of the zombies maps, but you have the giant map. That's one of my favorite maps to play. Like, I'll just sit there and just high round. Like,
all right, Modern Warfare
100
3, we're
levels.
doing zombie mode, right? Modern Warfare 3, we're doing zombie mode. Okay, I just want to say. All right, Mark.
I gotta learn it, but yeah.
I don't know it. I saw a clip online where the dude was in a soccer field and he had this monkey sort of dynamite and he threw it and all the zombies went in on it and it actually looked pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a monkey bomb.
It was awesome. I was like,
It's
this is
symbol
cool.
monkeys.
Yes.
It's a iconic zombies tool.
Yes, it is. Yeah. But this is in Modern Warfare 3, the new one, and I was like, okay, that's cool. So I need to play with people who will actually communicate and we can learn it together. So, all right, Mark, did you play Black Ops 3?
Black Ops 3, yes, I played the campaign and I played the zombies on that one.
Mm.
Zombies on that one was actually pretty decent.
Okay. I don't remember.
Best one.
I've played almost all of these, if not all of them, and like I said, I don't remember Ghost at all. But yeah. All right. Infinite Warfare. Lee, have you played any of these? I'm pretty sure you haven't.
No.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm kind of leaving you out on here.
No, it's all good.
All right, let's move on to Infinite Warfare. I don't remember this whatsoever. Does anybody remember Infinite Warfare? Mark, you?
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I'm looking at the game case now, and I may have had it, but I just don't remember it.
So I know, nice.
Yeah.
I know that's like. Here's the thing: my oldest boy, Isaiah, huge Call of Duty fan, and so I know I bought these all for him or downloaded them because I may have had a modded Xbox back in the day. May have. I'm not saying I did, Lee, but I may have. And I remember here's a story. I had a modded Xbox 360. I think it was Modern Warfare 3 came out, so I had a hacked copy, and so we could play it. But I just unplugged my my Ethernet cable because soon as just nobody would know I was playing it. And so I got it for Isaiah. He fired it up right away, and I didn't unplug my my Ethernet cable, and then bam, I was instantly banned on Xbox Live and stuff. So I had to call them. I was like, "Hey, I'm sorry. I'd like my account back." Blah blah blah. And we worked it out. But thank you, Xbox. We worked it out, and I haven't done it since. So, anyways, all right.
We had this game. I remember the cover. I believe this is one of the games that we bought the physical copy of, and we went to GameStop on release night and picked it up.
Oh, okay.
So I know we played it. I don't remember much of it, but I know we played the heck out of this one.
This one
went and picked it up.
This one looks like it has some space stuff in it too.
Probably. They say once Advanced Warfare kind of changed that.
Yeah.
The movement through the rest of these Call of Duties has drastically changed and kind of stuck to a more modern play style. Like they didn't revert back to like boots on the ground totally. Like the movement still is like upgraded from the really old versions of Call of Duty. So
all right. So the next one for me, this kind of brought me back for a little while for Call of Duty. And Lee, you'll remember this one because I streamed it tons. This is the World War II one. And I remember me, Big Boss Elite, we played it. We played tons of online. It was I actually really enjoyed this. And you can find a clip on my channel where we're playing and Jonathan yells out, sponsor alert. And it was one of the funniest things.
Game.
It was that game. And
I think I remember that.
I was dying. I was crying. I was laughing my head off. We had a wonderful time playing this game. Mark, did you play World War II? Oh, go ahead, Kirby.
I was going to say, didn't you have that as like,
yes.
like a notification forever? Because I remember everyone's always like, sponsor alert.
Yeah. Oh, it was just a face in my channel, but it was so funny. All right, World War II. Mark, did you play it?
Yes. So probably an unpopular opinion for a lot of people, but that was actually one of my favorite Call of Duty ones. It really was. I actually still have the copy. You can. Is it in my Xbox right now?
Nice.
It actually might be in my Xbox right now.
It's a really good game. I enjoyed World War II.
Right here, yeah.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Nice.
So me and my buddy, we still play the zombies mode on that.
Okay.
But from the actual game itself to the campaign to the zombies to the online multiplayer, that was a true, complete Call of Duty game for me.
Yep.
I liked all three aspects of it. I believe that was the first Call of Duty too. That there was a one of the first ones that had a plane mission, if I'm not mistaken, where you could actually fly around in a plane. I mean, I absolutely love that game.
That's cool.
From start to finish. That was probably one of the most complete Call of Duty games there ever was, in my opinion.
They introduced War Mode. Recon still plays World War II. It's awesome, Recon. They introduced a War Mode where. And I'm just remembering one mission anyways, where they're storming the beach and they got to take over that area, push it back, take over that area, push it back. I thoroughly enjoyed that a lot. And I think that was the first
that was
time.
almost like a hard point / like escort type of mission.
Yeah, it was
like
good.
Without escorting, you just had to take zones along the way.
And I remember you could build like a wall or a fence made out of wood or whatever to kind of block people too. It's such a good game. Lee, I cannot wait for Game Pass for all of these to show up so you can just enjoy all of these. I'm telling you right now, these are wonderful memories that we're having. Regardless of how you feel about Call of Duty, it has been so iconic in the gaming industry. And a little fun fact for everybody, Call of Duty is the third highest grossing video game franchise of all time. And within the last 20 years. Or of all time, and it's just been around for 20 years, so that's pretty intense. It's really good.
I also think that's kind of wild because it's not even in the top 20. Like none of the games are in the top 20 for highest grossing games ever made.
Yeah, it's really fun
And
with
that's-
mates.
yeah.
I agree, Recon. Black Ops 4's next, kids. I don't remember this whatsoever.
I will say that I played it. I remember the characters, like the operators or whatever.
Yep.
But I think at the time I kept going back to Black Ops 3.
Okay, Mark.
Black Ops 3 to me was probably the ultimate Call of Duty.
Okay. Wow. Mark.
I think I still got a unopened copy of Black Ops 4. It sucked. I got it for Christmas. I got that for Christmas. I already played Black Ops 4 at a friend's house. He bought it. Unfortunately, there was no campaign. There was only multiplayer, zombies, and blackout.
Okay.
No campaign. That was the first Call of Duty without a campaign, and it has been the only Call of Duty without a campaign
Oh, yes.
for good reason.
Yep, I remember
So-
that.
That sucks.
So Black Ops 4, you can suck one.
Okay. Straight up. Straight up. Now tell me. All right. The next one. This is the reboot of the Modern Warfare era. This is
Yes.
2019 Modern Warfare. And I'm pretty sure I streamed. I didn't play multiplayer or anything. I just did the story because that's my thing. Modern Warfare, if I remember correctly, that was pretty decent. Did you guys play the Modern Warfare, the remake? Or
Yes,
the
I did.
reboot, I should say? Give me your thoughts on that. Oh, Lee, go ahead.
Do we know why they rebooted it or like remade it?
I assume it was sales, and they wanted to bring back Price, Soap, Ghost, all of those guys.
The
McTavish,
iconic
that's Soap.
OG character.
Yeah, exactly. Overwatch and or Overlord or whatever I think it was Overwatch they called him.
I mean, I think like we played this game, but I don't think we put much effort into it. Like it was kind of it's the Call of Duty everyone switched to, so like we'll play if someone wants us to play type of thing. Like it wasn't. I don't have any like great memories playing it. Like I honestly don't even hardly remember seeing the cover.
Yeah, I have it. I know I do, and I'm pretty sure I streamed it from beginning to end. The Modern Warfare. Mark, did you play Modern Warfare? What's your thoughts on that?
Yes. That's I still got it digital copy though, so I can download that at any time.
Mhm.
I had my highest kill game ever in multiplayer in Modern Warfare. I got just over 100 kills on shipment.
What?
They had
Wow.
they had
Hacker!
shipment 24/7.
Yep.
I was in the process of leveling up guns for Warzone, which if there was no Modern Warfare, there is no Warzone, which I'm sure we'll talk about here shortly.
Yep.
But Modern Warfare led into Warzone, Warzone 1, and I was probably halfway through, and some of the new weapons got added, and they added the Bruin LMG to Warzone 1, which was my favorite all-time gun there. I spent the entire night leveling up in one of the games, so I got over 100 kills, and that's just a mixture of kill streaks and
Oh
stuff,
my gosh.
and me camping on a corner, stuff like that. I gotta see if I still got the screenshots of it and everything, but
That's
Shipment
cool.
is one of those matches where you can kind of hit a corner, stay there, especially if you have an LMG, you're just mowing people down. You're just cutting the grass.
That's cool. Okay. Next is Black Ops Cold War. I know I didn't play this one.
We bought it,
Yeah.
and I think we played it 3 or 4 times.
Oh wow. That sucks. Mark, did you play it?
No, I did not play it only because during that time I was playing Warzone.
Yes.
But-
Yep, I think that's what I was
Oh,
doing.
you
with
and I and Tim were playing Warzone.
Yes.
Modern
Yep.
Warfare,
Yeah.
the 2019, the Cold War, and then Vanguard. I played more Warzone than I played anything else between those 3 games.
I don't even remember playing Vanguard.
Oh,
I don't think I did.
it.
So that's a
hated
World
that
War
game.
II one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Pretty
newer.
sure. All right. Well, I have something to enjoy when it
2021.
comes out on Game Pass. Ding. I need a bell every time I say Game Pass. All right. So we have Modern Warfare 2. That was that was, of course, the newer one in 2022. I don't know if... Yes, I did play that one. I think I streamed that too. Isn't that the one where you capture the bad guy and you have his wife and kid too, and you threaten to shoot his wife and kid? Is that
That
the
is
one?
correct.
That is? Okay, I
Yep.
did stream that, and that I was torn about that. Not in the sense of wokeism, as in, oh, that shouldn't be in a game. It was just like, oh my gosh, I'm going to threaten this child, or I'm going to threaten this woman if the bad guy doesn't talk. I think that's excellent in a game, okay? But for me as a person, I was just like, oh, I can't do this. I'm torn. I don't know what to do. Did you guys play it?
Mhm.
You did. All right, give me your thoughts, Mark.
Uh, it was okay. I mean, I shot the guy, and I saved him. I played that campaign a couple of times.
Ooh, okay.
I loved the campaign because I had that. It had the one mission where you took control of the drones and
Mhm.
was able to do like airstrikes and stuff like that. So there's a lot of cool stuff in that game, and the multiplayer was it's okay.
Okay.
Not as good as Modern Warfare, but it was pretty decent. But I remember that game specifically for using those drones and be able to do drone strikes.
I
And I remember you streamed it.
Yes, I gotta say, I thoroughly enjoyed the multiplayer. I did enjoy it. 24/7 shipment. I did some deathmatch stuff, but I only recently started getting into it. Kirby, your thoughts on Modern Warfare 2?
We played 24/7 shipment like
Mhm.
constantly because
Yeah.
we didn't.
Yep.
The maps suck. Otherwise,
I'm trying to.
we would only switch if like we were all trying to get long shots or something,
Yeah.
so we could play like a larger map, and then we'd go right back if we started a new weapon.
Yeah.
I will say that Modern Warfare 2 was the first game that I actually kind of started to camo grind for guns.
Oh, okay.
I had all of my snipers were platinum.
Every one of them.
Yeah.
Whew.
And I had quite a few ARs and a couple of shotguns, and like I actually tried to
Nice.
do the camo grind.
Okay.
I don't know if I will continue, but
Mhm.
it was something different because I mean, I didn't really like much of the game as far as that goes, but
Okay. Mark, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that I did forget about shipment was on there 24/7.
Yep.
That you can get that only 2 maps I love in that game, and they had a I can't remember what it was called. Might have been small map mode or whatever it was, but it was shipment and shoot house, and you can play those one of those 2 maps every single round. And I did like the shoot house map as well, but shipment, I love shipment. That's my favorite Call of Duty map outside of Terminal.
Yes.
But until you see the person with the riot shield and a shotgun,
Lee.
and you can't see nothing, and just
So if
they
people
spray
don't
and
know,
pray.
Lee is a Riot Shield fan and uses it. All right. Now,
Yeah,
what's
Yeah,
this?
because they get shot so much, it helps.
No, I get it. I get it. So now we're going to jump into the fun. Hello, Paul, Kevin, Lee, Jim Ryan. Otney, good to see you, buddy. We're going to jump up to today. The game was released a week and a bit ago, but for everybody, it was officially released on Friday. Modern Warfare 3. So we're just going to spend some time in chatting about it. First, we're going to talk on story. Okay. IGN gave this a 4 out of 10 because they were.
Oh, they released their score. I totally didn't even see it.
So
I've been
just for
waiting.
story,
Oh,
they
okay.
gave it a 4 out of 10 because they were bored. That was their exact reason they're bored. The game looked beautiful. The game played exquisitely. But the fact that they were bored, they gave it a 4 out of 10. Lee, not the shield. So here's my complaints with that is I don't know if they played it all the way through. So Call of Duty this time, Modern Warfare 3 story mode, decided to do kind of a Medal of Honor old school and do one-man missions. And I do not like that. I don't want to do one-man sneak missions, one-man but the first several are like that. And there's a mission, I think it's the second one with you play as Pharaoh. I didn't mind that. That seemed all right, but then we kept going on after that. Wasn't a big fan. And I didn't like the missions where I had to be stealthy, but they gave me no stealth weapons. Like, hey, I'm going to drop you here, but we're not going to give you a sniper.
Are you referring to the one where you had to take the key card from that major?
No.
And you had to sneak, right?
No, that was a little further. The third mission, I think you're playing as Price, that you have to go into this area. It's wide open and there's a little compound, and there's guys to your left, and then there's more guys here, and then you go into the compound. There's a helicopter. You could drop an air attack on them, but there was no snipers. I didn't have any silenced weapons, so it was really annoying. And so that stuff bugged me. But as the game went on, I found myself getting pretty invested into the story, especially the whole Makarov thing. And we can't spoil it for Kirby because she hasn't played it yet. But
it's okay. I've watched some parts of it.
Did you watch the ending?
No.
Okay, well, we're not going to spoil it.
Okay.
Because, like, something happens. And so we're going to get Modern Warfare 4, which is fantastic. I can't wait. And but I actually enjoy. I would give the story a 6.5, only because I have just some complaints about not giving you proper preparation for your missions, all of that stuff. So, Mark, did you play the story for this?
No, I haven't played that yet.
Okay, Lee, give me your thoughts on the story. Now, just as a heads up, this is Lee's really second official Call of Duty game, going way back to World War II. World at War back in 2000, whatever. So, all right, go ahead, Lee.
I think the story's pretty solid. Like it does, it does touch on a lot of aspects, and I did like quite enjoy it for the most part. I did end up finding myself skipping a bunch of the cutscenes.
What?
But it's more for time's sake, because I kind of wanted to get the campaign done before doing this.
Oh,
and
okay.
so it wasn't that I wasn't interested. I just like felt that I had to.
You missed story. You missed some
Yes.
juicy story. All right.
But the part of the story that I got from the game itself, like in terms of that, was really good.
Yeah.
I'm not so much of a fan of like the sneaking around. That is definitely not my style.
I don't want to sneak around either.
But I feel that there was enough of that, and then enough of the other stuff, so that people who did enjoy the sneaking had plenty of it.
Well, the thing with the sneaking is they didn't give you proper preparation for your weapons, that you just ended up running and gunning anyways.
Sure, yeah.
And then once they couldn't find you, you kind of went back to sneaking and stuff like that. So,
I mean, I ended up coming across like a bunch of the orange sort of supply crates.
Yes.
And then I find that if you die, you can change your loadout so that whatever you find in those orange supply crates, you can add it to your loadout for
the
mission.
In a game, you die? Come on, Lee. Listen, I play story mode because I want to enjoy the story. I don't play for difficulty. I do not play for frustration. Even though in this Call of Duty they brought back old school Call of Duty Modern Warfare, where it's grenade from the friggin' enemies. I got so frustrated with that. I'm like, this is just like old school. So much grenades. So
yeah. What I did enjoy was, and I can't really use it in the multiplayer, was running around with a shotgun. I was just blasting fools.
Well, why can't you? You can use shotties in a. You're hated, by the way. You're hated
at it in multiplayer.
Yeah, you're just going to be hated, by the way. But
what? Why would I be hated?
Because idiots running around with shotguns are super frustrating and annoying, while the rest of us are trying to tactfully win. You'll see a guy pop, and sparks are flying everywhere because they have the flame incendiary, however you say that. Yeah, they're running around doing it. It's so annoying. I'm like, you're an idiot. Play the game. But
join them though.
Yes, yeah, you can join them. That's right.
Because the thing is that in the campaign, like you can one shot guys, and then that's it. when you're actually in multiplayer, you can't one-shot them. So by the time you you hit them once, they have already put a whole clip into you by the time you end up taking your second shot and it's
Right.
done. They end up winning. So it doesn't, like, in my experience at least.
All right. No, like if you want to be a run and gun shotty, do it. It's just
I don't.
we don't
And
like
also with the
those
shot,
people.
Yeah, you're the most
don't-
you're the most hated player on the map.
Especially if you have a riot shield on your back, it makes it that
Yes.
much worse.
Yeah, Lee, totally running around, shotgun and riot shield.
shotgun.
That's a legit strategy, man. And if your excuse could be, I'm trying to level up my shotguns, and then we'd be like, we still hate you, but I understand.
Yeah.
All right.
It's and also there's no range to a shotgun either. Not really.
No, well, no, but that's the point of running top speed, just blasting
Yeah.
everybody in their face. It's. Yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
you have to get really attuned to the map layout
Yeah.
and know where you can run to sneak
Yeah.
up on people correctly, and there's a lot
Sneak
of skill
up.
involved.
Yeah,
Well,
not
yeah,
Lee.
you have to surprise them. Whatever, like sneak attack.
That's so
rah.
funny. All right, now I'm going to get all of us engaged, and thank you for your patience, everyone is, because like I didn't do this, I didn't do that, so we don't really have any input. Now we do, because all of us have played multiplayer for Modern Warfare 3. I'm going to tell you right now, this is the first Call of Duty in a few years that I've really been fully invested in. I bought the Battle Pass, so I'm rolling through that. And I am thoroughly enjoying. Now, the original Modern Warfare 2 maps, which are the greatest maps of all Call of Duty time, are in this Modern Warfare 3. And they are nostalgic, but they're so well designed. The layout is incredible, and I'm having one heck of a time. One Hades of a time. I'm having a wonderful time. Mark, give me your thoughts on the multiplayer, not Warzone or zombies, just the multiplayer.
Multiplayer, it's great. It's great. I have no complaints. I'm enjoying these classic maps. The weapon leveling up is a little bit slower than what I'm used to, even
Yeah.
with a double XP token. That's the only thing I can't understand. Maybe there's a bug. And yesterday, I ran into the bug of doubling up my weapon XP token because the first one wasn't showing that it was active.
Oops.
And I looked it up, and apparently that is a bug right now.
All right.
You know, I figured there would be bugs with Microsoft running the thing.
Oh,
but,
stop it! Stop it!
Nah, Jim Ryan kind of rubbed off on me on there.
Yeah,
But
no doubt.
it's a really good multiplayer, though. It is. It's very nostalgic. I can probably get lost in it for hours at a time. I have no complaints.
But we do need. Sorry, Kirby. 1 sec. We do need Modern Warfare 3 maps, though. We do need it, even though the Modern Warfare Old School 2 maps are wonderful. Kirby, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I know like the XP things are buggy, but I also wanted to bring up the weapon leveling or like unlocking attachments. That is something that I've been hearing, and I haven't really even worried about it. I'm using a sniper that has a blueprint.
Okay.
Because currently I'm just trying to get to a space where I'm learning how to replay all these old maps again, because I was not good at all of these old maps. So I'm trying to get like my feet underneath of me and just enjoy it without being frustrated the whole time. So I've been just using a sniper because I have been enjoying snipers the last couple of games and learning how to do it, and so that's where I'm at with it. But
they're still really good.
Yeah, I know Wheezy was kind of figuring out there's an armory on PC, like in your like main menu of the game or whatever. You hit 5 as the button for opening up your armory, or you can just click on the little tab. It's just below your daily challenges.
Okay.
That is a space where you unlock certain attachments. Like you can scroll through, there's all kinds of like quests or whatever you want to call them. But like if you want to unlock the Semtex, you have to activate the quest or whatever challenge to get that unlocked, and then you have to complete it, and then that's how you unlock it. But I believe You can only do 3 a day.
Oh, okay.
So the issue with that is they're capping progression.
Yeah.
So like it's like, okay, if I'm working on this gun and I can only unlock 3 attachments or whatever, what's the point of continuing to work on the same gun? Then you're switching guns, especially like if you play for hours every day. Like
Right.
I mean, Wheezy and I almost play it every day.
Sure.
So like for us it's kind of annoying. But the back door to that, I guess, is like playing the zombies mode when you exfil is being able to grab those things that you want and take them with you, and then they're unlocked in multiplayer.
Okay.
So I don't know. I think their leveling system there is super flawed. From what I've heard, no one really cares for it.
All right.
But
I
the other catch.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
There's just one more thing on that is
Yeah.
like, if I don't know the level numbers, just random, but if let's say if Claymore is supposed to be at level 20, if you unlock your Claymore with the challenge and you're not level 20, you still can't use it anyways.
Oh, okay.
So you have to be the player level along with having the item unlocked before you can actually utilize it. So
Okay.
if you're choosing those challenges, you need to pay attention to what player level you need to be. Otherwise, you're wasting your 3 daily challenges or whatever to unlock what it is. So if you're not high enough level, it's not worth unlocking something.
So my grind, I guess, and I am playing a lot of Call of Duty. Yesterday, I think I played like 5 hours. I was fat and lazy yesterday. Honestly, I just sat there, played with Mark and Lee, and then like when Steph was out, that's when I was playing with Mark and Lee. But then like when she got busy doing something, I was like, I'll turn this on, play for a bit. But I'm just grinding to level 50 so I can unlock my overkill perk, and that's all I'm doing. I'm not focusing on anything else. I'm fooling around with different weapons and stuff like that. But once I get my overkill perk, I'm like, all right, now I can settle in because I'll have my sniper, have my main weapon, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of where I'm headed to. I don't think that I want to camo grind on this game. I don't know if that's just because currently I have no interest in it because I'm still kind of acclimating to the game, or right now I'm not enjoying much of the other guns. Like I have the one sniper that I've been using that I'm like, okay, I'm learning
Which
how
one?
to use. I don't know.
Mark told me to
I
use
have
one.
a blueprint for it. It's like for getting the game or something. I don't know.
The MCPR is fantastic. I think it's MCPR 3000.
It might be that one.
That's the one I was
know.
using.
I have the Crimson Fleet.
The Crimson Fleet. Okay. Ooh. Hey, that's
blueprint
Starfield. The Crimson
Yeah.
Fleet. That's
I think
Starfield.
that's what it's called.
All right. No, that's good.
But, I think, like, we haven't tried zombies yet. I'm really excited to try that.
Yeah.
And in the other Call of Duties that I used to play zombies in, that's how I would level up my guns.
Okay. Are you working tomorrow?
Probably.
Okay.
We've been really busy.
Yeah, I just figured you'd get the holiday off since yesterday was
I get
Veterans Day for you guys, right?
I only technically get days off for a holiday if we don't have work.
Okay.
If someone wants us to go work on like 4th of July, we go work.
Okay. Tomorrow's like yesterday was Remembrance Day here in Canada, so I have Monday off in lieu of Saturday being a holiday. So I'm gonna rock some Call of Duty live stream. So if you guys are willing to join, if you can, sweet.
If I'm done earlier,
yeah,
I will
hook me up.
hop on for sure. Yeah.
All right, cool. I was gonna say we could learn zombies together if you were available tomorrow. All right, Lee, give me your breakdown of multiplayer, sir.
Multiplayer is chaotic, and like the enemies are everywhere. You don't know where really to look for them, because you can be running in one direction with a teammate, and you're both killed from behind, and it's like like even when you spawn in, it's like they could be right next to you. It's like it's hilarious, but it's good. I've in terms of the game mode, the limited game modes that I've done so far, I think I enjoyed Invasion the most so
I
far
love
because
Invasion.
I did actually get into that. I think I did get like a 5 kill streak
Look
in
at
that
you.
yesterday.
Yes, you did, and you yes, yeah. I was gonna say, where is that
I
clapping?
forget
from?
those are there.
Dear. But I
Oh dear.
oh dear. But I think it's really good. It's
Yes.
definitely there's definitely a big skill tree to go up.
You're getting there though, man.
Yeah,
Mark and I introduced you to Warzone. You're playing it now. We're having a good time.
and now I've been talking about the shield and the shotgun, and I'm going to be one of the most toxic players out there.
The only way you're going to be toxic is you're running your mouth with racism. That's
If
it.
you get good at it, your teammates will appreciate
Yes, the rest of us that are playing against you will hate you.
you. Yes.
You'll probably get
And
some
purposely try to find you.
hate. Yeah, exactly. I'm going to troll this guy. No,
yeah,
that's
you'll
good.
be
Man.
targeted.
Yes, I'm glad you're enjoying it. This is really awesome. So there was something that I saw this morning on your screen when you boot up the game, and that's the Modern Warfare 2 weapons, blah blah blah, will be coming over to Modern Warfare 3, or are available now. And Kirby, we talked about that just briefly, but you said you have some thoughts on that, so go right ahead.
Well, I used one of my favorite snipers in Modern Warfare 2 was the Karak, or however you say it.
Yep.
It's kind of a fast firing sniper. Its damage is a little low because it does fire faster.
Okay.
But I tried to use it in Modern Warfare 3, and it was like shooting marshmallows at someone. Like it was so slow, and like you have all the attachments for them too.
Mm-hmm.
If you have them unlocked in Modern Warfare 2, you have them in Modern Warfare 3. So I set it up like I had it set up in Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
But it would not, like, I could land a headshot, I felt like, and it was just like, pink. You know, it was
Oh.
like I'd get an assist for it because, like, it was just
Oh,
like.
stupid assist.
But then I switched snipers, and now, like, as long as I hit a headshot, I'm getting the kills. But I'm also noticing the sniper I'm using, even if it's like a chest shot, it's taking me like 3 to 4 bullets to like actually complete a kill sometimes.
Wow.
I snipe close range sometimes too, so I kind of aim dead center. And if I'm super close to someone, it's a chest shot most of the time.
Sure, yeah.
But at least I'm hitting them. So like for me, those Modern Warfare 2 guns seem to be nerfed. Like the damage isn't what it was in Modern Warfare 2. Wheezy likes using one of the pistols. I think it's a revolver type of pistol. And in Modern Warfare 2, he could get a one-shot kill.
Okay.
Modern Warfare 3, 4.
4. So it almost seems like maybe the community complained, and we want the weapons in Modern Warfare 2, and they're like, okay, but you still got to use these if you want to be a top notch.
Yeah, and that's kind of what it's feeling like. Or they don't really want people using the old guns from an old game or whatever. Like, I don't know.
Sure.
I appreciate them attempting it, but I feel like they kind of limited it. And I don't know if that's just something on the couple of guns that we've tried that we're noticing. Like, I don't know if it carries all the way through, but I know that I had issues with it. I tried a couple of, like, ARs, too, and it just wasn't, it didn't feel the same.
Okay.
Like the Karak, it was just, like, even just aim down sights, even though I had the same setup that I had on Modern Warfare 2, like it was just like molasses. Like it was like, oh, there, I'm finally there. And on Modern Warfare 2, it was like, bam, you know, I was like there, and now it's not.
Yikes. Okay.
So I'm not sure if it's all of them. I mean, I'd be curious to know, but
yeah, for sure. Mark, your thoughts.
Well, I did notice that because I got some of my Modern Warfare 2 attachments on some of the Modern Warfare 3 guns, and I'm starting to think maybe that's why I'm not leveling up as fast. I don't know if they have it on there where if you put Modern Warfare 2 attachments on there, your progress is going to be slower.
I can't.
I don't know
it, though, but who knows?
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I've seen some people using some guns yesterday. I was like, where the hell did that crap come from? But then I went back and I seen. I was like, oh, okay, those guns are on there. But I will say, if they are nerfed, then that's not going to fare too well for Warzone.
Right.
When because one thing I was going to say about Black Ops Cold War is when those guns got put into Warzone 1, I nearly quit because the Cold War guns were so overpowered compared to Modern Warfare guns. Like it was not even close. Not even close. And the damn DMR almost got me off of Warzone 1. And that was like 2 shots, you were down.
I love that gun.
Oh my god, I hated that gun. That gun was a nightmare for me. Then it became the burst weapons. Vanguard, when Vanguard got introduced, their guns weren't that far overpowered. But I mean, there was slight, because you want people to buy your current game. So I can understand why having some guns better than the other, but the difference between Cold War guns and Warzone 1 and Modern Warfare were completely different. So if they do it for this game, for Warzone 2, if they make these Modern Warfare 3 games guns just completely overpowered, then I feel bad for everybody else because I got the game.
Alrighty. No, that's good. That's good.
Well, I almost feel like it's like kind of like I said, I guess it's like an encouragement to like, hey, this is the new game. You should be using these guns. You know, we're doing you a favor by adding these old guns from the old game to kind of keep your cross progression if you have a cool camo, like, or if you have a specific attachment that you like. But like, I also noticed that I don't have the scope from Modern Warfare 2 that I like. They don't have it in Modern Warfare 3.
Ooh.
I couldn't find it anywhere unless I'm misreading the scope. I like the dual optics scope, so I have a long range and then a short range.
That's cool.
But they have a couple of them, just not the same one that I was using. But I feel like it's almost like an adapt or die type of thing. Like, move on, or you're not gonna do as well.
All right. Any final comments about Call of Duty, guys? Lee, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just like when you were doing like a big rundown of all the different games, I was looking at the cast of voice actors, and some of them have got like a decent some decent cast in it.
Yes, they do, especially for zombies.
Yeah. I mean, in the first Call of Duty, you had Jason Statham in and stuff.
Yep.
So I had Jason Statham. There was Gary Oldman.
I think Kevin Smith was one of the characters as well.
Yes, Kevin Smith was. Yep. Elvira was in Infinite Warfare Zombies. Willard Wyler, which was Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah.
Ed Harris, Sam Worthington, Idris Elba.
Big names.
Yeah.
I played the heck out of
Michael
Infinite
Keaton.
Warfare.
Michael Rooker. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait for a Game Pass. All these to come out. I will revisit every one of them. I will go through the story modes and play them. It's gonna be good. Mark, what's your favorite Call of Duty?
Favorite one, Modern Warfare 3, not this new one, but the original one. Then after that, World War II.
Nice. World War II. Okay. Curvy, what's your favorite?
I would probably say Black Ops 3.
Wow. Okay. Lee, how about you? You've only really played 2 of them.
Yeah. I'd say I'd say at the moment I'd say World at War. But this is really good as well.
Yes, it is.
Well, and you may find that as you learn the maps too on this one, that you will like it more.
Oh, way better, yeah.
Potentially.
And trying the other modes and things like that.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. It's gonna be like.
I'm kind of afraid to play zombies because if I like it, I might not ever touch multiplayer again.
Well, we're gonna do it. We're gonna play zombies. Zambies. So it's gonna be zambies. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, guys. We're gonna have tons of fun with this. Last question. And Mark, I'm going to run right to you again. We didn't know if this one was coming out this year. It was the whole thing. Microsoft is buying Activision Blizzard. They were going to take a year off. It looked like, but of course they wanted money, so they have to put what they put out, which they did a really good job. I'm just saying. So do you think 2024 we're getting a Call of Duty, or is it going to be every 2-year cycle?
All right, Phil Spencer, if you are listening
Oh,
to this
stop
podcast
it!
right now with the millions of people,
Phil is here.
I will trade every single Call of Duty that's ever been made, that ever will be made, if you bring me back Verdansk and Warzone 1.
Oh, yes. Yes, please.
That was a
You
good
have
map.
you have the entire Call of Duty community now at your mercy, now begging you for Call of Duty Warzone Verdansk to be brought back. They're going to be bringing back Resurgence Island next year, they've already said, and Fortune's Keep for Resurgence. I'm excited for that. I'm happy for that. But the community wants Verdansk. If you're an avid gamer, like you claim to be, if you
Stop it.
If you want to please the masses and everything like you claim you want to, then you will bring back Verdansk. You now have that power.
I think even if they brought it as like if they wanted to have a new map and then a Verdansk,
kind of like what PUBG does.
Yes, like you have the option to rotate through whatever, or even like the multiplayer mode, you know, like you could do 24/7 something, or like cool. They need to at least integrate it minimally that way.
So Mark, back to my original question, sir. Next year, 2024, is there Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 or whatever, or are they taking another year off, or do you want them to?
If they giving me back Verdansk, they can take the entire year off. That's completely fine. But I know they won't. So I mean, I'm not bringing it back. I'm not meaning that, but I know they will have a new game coming out next November.
Okay.
I would imagine because Infinity Ward has done the last couple games, so I would not.
Yeah, Sledgehammer did this.
Sledgehammer.
Yeah,
and Sledgehammer did this one.
Yeah, okay. So it's been
Treyarch's turn.
Black Ops Cold War was Treyarch Raven Software, Vanguard was Sledgehammer Games, Modern Warfare 2 was Infinity Ward, and then this one is Sledgehammer Games. So it's Treyarch's turn.
So I kind of got that messed up because I know Infinity Ward is notorious for doing Modern Warfare games. That's their baby. So I would imagine their next one's going to be Black Ops, and I'm willing to bet that they're probably going to go all the way back and trying to start that stuff over again. So I'd imagine there will be a Black Ops game because there hasn't been in the past 3 games now?
Yeah,
the last one
2020. So 4 releases ago was Black Ops Cold War.
3, 4, yeah.
So I imagine that one's definitely coming back. But as long as you give me back Verdansk, you can keep Black Ops whatever next year.
Curvy, 2024, will there be another Call of Duty, or are we doing a 2-year, or are we taking next year off?
I think there is going to be. I don't think they could go 2 years. I think that if they were to actually try to go 2 years apart, I think they have to do something massive with the current game. Like they need to launch. And like this is something Weezy and I talk about all the time. And a lot of people have this complaint about this game. It's a reskinned map of Modern Warfare 2. It should have been part of Modern Warfare 2 instead of us paying $100 for Modern Warfare 2. But they just named it differently. Which I don't disagree with. But back in the day, it was like, okay, here's your game. You buy the game. Every couple of months, we're going to do a map pack drop. And you purchase the map pack drop. So I prefer that method. It's still going to cost you the same, but it makes you feel like you're getting something fresh every couple of months. And it kind of feeds that like, oh yeah, we got new maps. I'm going to go play that. Yep. I think if they go longer than 2 years, if they have no intention of like adding to this game much, that it'll die out. Like they're just not going to have any history with this game. Like it's just going to be a year and people are going to be like, we need something new. Right. If they don't do that, they could lose some of their player base, I think.
Okay.
Or it would give opportunity for a new something to pop in there.
when PlayStation smartens up and tries to create games for themselves. We'll see what happens. Lee, how about you? What do you think they're taking 2024 off, or are they bringing out a new Call of Duty?
I think they're not going to bring a full Call of Duty out in 2024. I think they're going to do it in 2025, and it's going to be big. But they will do something like to carry over throughout 2024. You know, like
Really?
yeah. Just with the transition happening. I know it's kind of done, but it's like it's still. I just think they're not going to really do much for 2024, and then they're just going to make it really big for
That's
2025.
$69 billion they need to get back. 69 billion. Okay. Wow.
Don't do it.
Jim Ryan says our studios put out the best games. Obviously not. Jim Ryan, just as a heads up, and thank you for hanging around, Jim Ryan. The biggest selling game on PlayStation or franchise is an Xbox owned franchise, just as a heads up. Call of Duty is the biggest selling franchise. Leonard, or the network's really bad in South Africa. How are you guys doing? Leonard, we're amazing. Thank you so much for stopping by, my man. Yeah, that's guys, this was it. I loved talking to Call of Duty chat. This was such history, so much fun. Before we close it up, next Sunday is the Gamers Pass podcast. We are going to be talking Game of the Year. No, we're not. We're going to be talking about the Video Game Awards. We're going to make our predictions. We're going to say who we think is going to win. We're just going to have a good time next week. It's going to be really good. And yeah, we tried to do it last time. Things fell apart. And I don't suspect it'll fall apart this time, though. And because I'm right now, I'm loving what we're doing. So we're having a good time. Guys, anything? I don't even know what else to say. Call of Duty has sold over 31 billion copies, which is amazing. All on PlayStation, right, Mark? Xbox owned franchise.
I'm pretty sure.
All right, Mark, any final words about Call of Duty?
Yeah, bring back Verdansk.
Okay. Curvy, how about you?
No, I'm just excited. I think that this was a move in the right direction because the last few I have not really been a huge fan of. Modern Warfare 2 was pretty decent. I haven't played a Call of Duty that consistently in like 3 releases. So I feel like they're kind of heading back to their roots and doing better on that front. But I think they need to, and hopefully with the acquisition, that they will take into consideration what the gaming community actually is enjoying and wanting from the game.
Yeah, exactly. I think so. I think they will. Lee, any final word? Call of Duty words?
Cod and chips.
Oh my gosh. You mean fries? Fish and chips. I'd bring back Verdansk if I was in charge. Oh, Jim Ryan, thankfully you were not in charge because you'll be losing your job here in 4 months. So, yeah, exactly. Thank you. Alrighty, Mark, where can they find you in all your socials?
Find me on YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram as well. Ultimate Hater 87.
Curvy, where can they find you? Hold on. Bring back Rebirth. Also, Modern Warfare 3 is decent, but I wouldn't consider it a game by itself. It's a DLC. The story mode would be a DLC, I guess. But yeah, you know what, Chris? I think you're right. That's what my oldest kid calls this. He said this was supposed to be a DLC for Modern Warfare 2. And yeah, I can see it. That's a
pretty good point.
Yeah, I won't argue it because I like to argue and I like to have my own strong point of view and I want you all to accept it. That's just how I am.
No way.
But Chris, you know what? I'm going to give you that. I'm gonna give you that. I still paid $150. Lee paid $150 for it, and I thank you so much again, dude, because I am putting the money in and the time and having a really good time. And all right, Kirby, where can they find you on all your socials?
Twitch and Twitter, Kirby_Lass.
Kirby Lass. Lee, where can they find you on all your socials?
Really dark over here. Yeah, it's Instagram, Discord, YouTube, Twitch, whatever, Threads. Lee Everett, the Lee Everett.
Yeah, it's Lee Everett or the Lee Everett, whatever one he's chosen to do. So it's all good.
It's
Can
the
we
Lee
just
Everett
have
if
him
Lee
like
Everett is
go
already
through his
taken.
socials like 4 times during the podcast? He needs
No.
practice.
That's right. Oh, that's awesome. All right. Any final words, guys? Awesome. Mark, thank you. Thank you for joining us, dude. We really appreciate you. You're
You're
always welcome to join us. You really are. And
I couldn't miss a Call of Duty podcast.
of course you couldn't. But I want you to not miss any podcast because we love having you here, dude. All right.
I know Jim Ryan's here more than me.
Yes, he is, Jim Ryan. But he's a huge Pharaoh TV fan, and I think it's Curvy and Lee Everett fan too. Just throwing that out there. So here we go. As for Mark, as for Curvy, and as for Lee, my name is Paul, and you guys take care. Awesome. Oh, that was wah, wah, wah. That's so awesome. That was a lot of fun, guys. Oh, there's such wonderful history with these Call of Duty games. I really had a good time. Oh, let's choose no save. All right, you guys got any big plans today?
None whatsoever.
Nice.
Oh, football. Football for me. Later
Football.
Football. Now, which football are we talking about?
on. American football.
Yeah, the other
NFL.
stuff's fake, right?
Not
Soccer's fake.
football.
Yeah, the one that
Football.
you, yeah, American football, the one that you carry around with your hand.
American football.
But you also kick the ball too.
Yeah, but that's not the main point of it. The main point of football is to kick the ball, but you'd call it soccer,
Listen,
even though
yesterday,
Socks.
Oh.
Hello.
the whole point is that you foot the ball.
yesterday, Lee, there was a spectacular one-hand catch that is probably one of the greatest catches of all time. You'll never find anything as even a third good in soccer that you would in an American football.
I'm not saying that it's a better sport. I'm
We
just
just-
telling you what it's called.
No, it's not even a thing.
It is a thing.
No, it's not. It's fake.
If we
It's not-
had
it's-
sports channels, we would probably watch football over
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
else. I love watching it. It's like, it's just cool seeing everyone just like, "Rah!"
I'm not saying that real football is
Yeah,
better
American
than
football.
American football.
That's a real football.
No, I'm not saying that it.
Oh, it's so good.
I'm not saying that American football is any worse. I'm just saying that's not what it's called.
No, it is.
What should be called.
Listen,
It
you
is here.
here's the world and here's the UK. Nobody, the UK doesn't matter. Bottom line.
You've
doesn't
made this
matter.
argument. You've made this argument before that it's like the UK means nothing because we're just so small, so much smaller than Canada
It means nothing.
in size.
Here's the thing. Since we have Veterans Day, Remembrance Day, UK probably doesn't celebrate anything like that. The UK was amazing when they were like, you know what, we're gonna go fight this war, and then the war was over, and then the UK, all of those superior men from the UK have passed on to very soft, sensitive people now. It's a shame. What has happened to you guys, Lee? What has happened to you all?
The foundation of your argument is sand.
Yeah, that has been burnt, and now it's solid glass, plexiglass. It will never be broken. It's incredible. Think about it.
You smash your table so much.
That's true. I have.
You
done-
break that glass.
Nope. This is a solid table. I did. Look at this. Yesterday I got mad at Call of Duty that I slammed my hand on my phone. I gave it a hammer fist, and I broke the back piece that was that was on. This is a work phone though, so I got to be careful. But I got pretty friggin' cranky.
Not the work phone.
The work phone.
Wheezy is playing Call of Duty and raging.
Oh, is he?
Oh
Awesome.
yeah, he's dropping F-bombs.
It's easy to get pretty upset at some of that. Today, I just couldn't find my footing whatsoever, and I was like, "Screw this, I'm done."
Probably got hit with a shotgun.
No,
And the guy had a shield on his back.
I haven't ran
Probably.
into anybody with a shotgun yet. Only when I played on shipment in Modern Warfare 2, just a week ago, or whatever. I was playing lots of shipment, having a good time. All right. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Boys and girls. have
Need
a
anything